Wednesday, it's a hump day. Gotta love the short work week. So we're already halfway there to the weekend. Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life, and school phone bans. That is going to be a hot topic of conversation because it got hot on the internet yesterday when Saskatchewan unveiled that as back to school approaches, no cell phones in the schools. We're going to talk about that this morning. Also, the best cheese apparently is found here in Manitoba. There was an award handed out recently that's got everyone's attention online, and we'll talk about that. Also, when do the Olympics end, and why is there so much hype around Tom Cruise? What does Tom Cruise have to do with the Olympics? Well, it has to do with where the Olympic Games will happen next. We'll talk a bit about that. Also, the 27 best sports faces from the Olympics. You know, when they're doing the hammer and they're like pushing so hard. Weird faces. The weird faces of the Olympics. Also, we have some details on the world's strongest beer. The world's strongest beer. I didn't know you could brew beer this high in alcohol. Apparently, this beer is so strong, it will burn your tongue. It'll make your tongue go numb. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. Also, Kraft is out with a new macaroni and cheese flavor. And of course, we're the show about food, fun places, and mayhem, so we've got to have it for you. Thinking to myself when I first saw this, I mean, what are you messing with Kraft mac and cheese for? It's already pretty much perfect. But wait till you see these flavors. You're going to go, okay, all right, this might make sense. And finally, coming up on the show this morning, TikTok's 4 viral recipes of summer. The 4 recipes we've seen on TikTok more than any other foods. Crazy stuff. And it's going to get put to the test. Real people are going to attempt to redo the hottest 4 TikTok recipes this morning on the show. And we'll see if they're actually worth it. Maybe it'll inspire some sun seekers to also try and make some of these recipes from TikTok. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. We're already at 14 degrees. What a beautiful morning. The sun is shining, but get ready for a cool down on Thursday, guys. It's going to feel like fall on Thursday. Our first little smack in the forehead as far as Mother Nature reminding us, no, you don't live in a tropical destination. Don't get used to this. Don't get used to this weather because that's not where you are. You're in the cold Arctic tundra. So Thursday, our daytime high will pretty much be what we're at this morning. We start out at 14 Our high tomorrow, 17, and rain. So it could be like, where are my blue jeans at? Where are my shoes at? But here's the good news. Friday, sun 21, and then we're into the normal temperatures for Saturday and Sunday with lots of sunshine. So again, just a quick reminder that fall is coming, and it'll feel like fall tomorrow with that high of 17 degrees in the rain and the cool air that's moving in. Okay, here's how North America looks. Zumba Bernice is down in Florida, where it is red hot. She is one of our most traveled sun seekers and doing a Zumba trip, and we'll catch up with her in a bit. She sent some pictures in this morning. We'll undoubtedly get to those in just a second. First, let's say good morning to everybody in chat to say welcome aboard. Welcome to a Hump Day Wednesday. It is great to see you. Thank you for being here. As we always say, the first hour of the show is pretty much available to everybody everywhere. Hour 2 of the show will be exclusively on Twitch. Of course, the show comes in podcast form. It's downloadable each and every weekday around 12 noon. It's 40 minutes or less. You can get it at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to our sun seekers. Let's rock and roll. Let's get into a Wednesday, so that we can start talking about kids and their cell phones in school. Whew, that got heated yesterday. Road Reverend is here. Lindy is here. Of course, Tosh is here too. And Karen Enns is here, all on Twitch. Lindy said a quick good morning, and then she was out to get a walk. That's good you got your walk in today, because tomorrow you might need a raincoat if you're going to be out there walking. Good morning and welcome to chat. Good morning. Welcome in, Sun Seekers. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Happy Hump Day, says Tosh. And then coffee emoji, sunshine emoji, coffee emoji. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Good morning, everybody. Cheers. Cheers to a Wednesday. I hope your day is off to a great start. Because of the long weekend up here, we're already one step closer to the weekend and the keyboard. Quentin is here on Twitch. Good morning, Quentin. Good to see you this morning. Cindy is here too. Debbie Kynock is an early riser this morning and in on Facebook. Good morning, Debbie. Good to see you. We have got Meg is here on TikTok. Good morning, Meg. And Gerskar. Hello. SB is also here on TikTok. And Sonia, good morning. And Paul is here on Facebook to say good morning to everybody. And Zumba Bernice, there she is. Good morning. It's an hour later here in Florida, so unfortunately I can only hang out with you for a wee bit. Okay, we're going to get to some of your pictures here in just a second too. Zumba Bernice, be safe and keep hydrated. It is going to be hot for you. Ooh, I want to just check your weather. Orlando weather for today. Oh, 28 degrees it's the current temperature in Orlando is 28 degrees. High today 35, will feel like 42. Oh, whoa. So she's going to be out zumbaing, and it's going to be sticky. 35 feels like 42 with high humidity. 90%. And then rain for the weekend. So I'm not sure how long you're there, Zumba Bernice, but you're going to get some rain for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But it's Florida. That could change. But boy, that humidity isn't. You think Manitoba's humid? Go to Florida in the summertime. You just sweat standing outside doing nothing. I think we said good morning to Cindy. It's good to see you, Cindy. And good morning to Sharon on TikTok. And Dalen is here too on TikTok. Good morning and good to see you. I walked to hubby's work yesterday afternoon to surprise him when he finished at the end of the... Oh, Tosh is already getting into good thing. Hang on, Tosh. I'm moving to Angela to say good morning to Angela Damaris, who's joining us on Facebook. Tosh loves the red. She thinks I always look best in red. Thanks, Tosh. And it's funny because now I just pick out whatever's clean. There's no strategy to my clothing choices. However, I do know you love red. Nick is here on Facebook. Good morning, Nick. And Jody Kaslik is here too. Cindy can't wait for the Olympic funny faces. Catherine is here on TikTok. So is Vincent and Kendrick. And Jason Fowler is here on TikTok as well. Who is Debbie? Mickey and Minnie. Mickey, are you going to hit Disney World? Are you going to do that? Or is it all Zumba? Molly is here. Cheryl is here on TikTok as well. Did you get my early message again? I did see it. I have to go onto the Twitch platform to see that, Tosh, because you're in so super early. I don't open master control till about 10 to 6. So sometimes I'll catch it, sometimes I don't. But I always make sure that you can see it on the main platform. It's all good. King is here. Just Me is here. Rodney, Donald, and Man on the Moon on TikTok. Good morning. Trev Webb is here. Good morning, everybody, and happy hump day to you, Trev. Mama Sunday had a fabulous first day at work. We're going to put that in the GT segment as well, coming up in just a second. Ryan Marcus is here on Twitch. Andrew Harris is here on TikTok. We've got Queen Glen 75 on TikTok here as well. Tasha may be an hour and a half ahead of us, says Nick. Yeah, Tosh is an early riser. I don't know how much sleep you're getting, Tosh, but holy cow. She is in here religiously like at 5:30. I'll tell you something. I've said this before. If I don't see Tosh say good morning by about 6:15, I am kind of calling 911 and going, okay, I got to get the cops to kind of circle around Tosh's place because it's 6:15 and she's always saying good morning at 5:30. It always puts a little bit of panic into me. So I'm looking for you, Tosh. Appreciate you. Appreciate Road Reverend and Karen and Zumba Bernice and Nick and Molly and all you guys. Thank you for being here. Molly sees your message too. Yeah, we see it. Big Al is here on TikTok. Javi, oh, wow. Lala's here. Jason is also here on TikTok, and Wheelard is here too. Good morning, and thanks for joining us. Thanks for popping by. First hour of the show is for everyone. We moved to Twitch for hour 2, and if you're just joining us for the first time on the show, a lot of newbies on TikTok this morning. All you have to do is type in GT and then dash, and then tell us about your day yesterday to get into yesterday's good thing. And what that means is we like to start off with a little bit of positivity on a positive note. It was our anniversary yesterday. Thank you so much for the overwhelming messages of love for Tracy and I's 30th anniversary yesterday. Oh my God, would you believe I didn't even get to them all? I'm still going to be reading them today. It was crazy. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. And we had a lovely day yesterday, although we're going to go out for a dinner where I'm actually going to open up my wallet. Sawdust will fall out. A couple of spiders. Who knows what's living in my wallet. We may go out for dinner on Friday. We're going to celebrate on Friday because we're over 50 now, so we can't stay up past 7:30. So what do you say we make a hot date and we go for the early bird special? I think that's great, honey. Okay, let's go. We'll can you make a dinner reservation for about 4:15? I'd like to go for dinner at 4:15, please. That's a little early, sir. Yeah, I gotta be in bed by 7. It's a hot date. Okay, we'll stay up till 8. So yesterday's good thing, and Trev said, Mama Sunday, she started a new gig yesterday, had a fabulous first day to new beginnings. Yeah, Trev Webb and Mama Sunday first out of the gate with a new beginning. And Tosh also, can't forget about you, with an afternoon surprise. Not to be confused with afternoon delight. That is totally different. Don't Google it. Afternoon delight. Ooh, save that for your anniversary, Tosh. Surprise him when he finished at the end of the day and then had a walk with the kids. That's beautiful. That's awesome. So all you have to do is type in GT and then dash and tell us about your day yesterday. Something that was good. Zumba Bernice, all Zumba. One free day next Monday. I'm hoping you've got some better weather on Monday. Oh, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Or no, today is Wednesday. I'm already confused. Today and tomorrow you got the sun and apparently some rain. So hopefully things are indoors for you, Zumba Bernice, for the weekend. Okay, Nick Adams says, GT, shared some food with a friend of mine yesterday. It wasn't a lot, but I can assure you it was good stuff. We'll do share a little bit more. That's good. Yeah. Lindy says, that's the white belt's time for supper. Tosh, yeah, we mentioned your walk. That is awesome. Cindy says, GT, on my way home from Dauphin, my tires started going flat. Uh-oh. But I made it home. But not good for hubby who has to change it. Well, I'm so glad you made it home safe. Didn't get stranded on the side of the road. Yikes. Good morning, John, Joe, Chroma, and Lawrence, and Robert on TikTok. Thanks for being here. Man. Quentin says GT made a batch of old school snacks and introduced them to the kids. Had to tell them to take it easy after 6 of them. Pickled eggs. Oh, gets a winner's bell. That's the way to make friends in the new school year. Yes, pack the pickled eggs with extra onion, extra garlic. Put them in the lunches. And then, you send the kids off to school and you tell them to share with their friends. They'll make lots of friends. Nothing says, hey, I am a trustworthy, honest, honorable friend than sharing a good old-fashioned pickled egg with a friend. No, but I love them. I do. You can share them with Uncle Ty. Uncle Ty will share a pickled egg with you anytime. Hi, Les. Yesterday's good thing. GT bike ride and Roblox yesterday for Molly. So Zumba Bernice got into Orlando. She sent me a picture. This is hilarious. This must be some kind of gag thing at the airport. Very well done, though, by the way. Very well done. Zumba Bernice pulls into Orlando. She says she's on her way to Orlando. Oh, no, I thought this was you. I saw it on my phone this morning, and it was too small. And now that I see it, this is from someplace else. But she says this is her going to Orlando. Well, you pack like my wife does. Yeah, that's my wife packing, and I'm reminding her that there are some limits of space and time when it comes to flying on an airplane, and you can't be taking bags that big on the airplane. Ma'am, is that going to fit in the overhead bin? Uh-huh. I measured. Ma'am, I don't think that's going to fit under your seat. She's having fun in Florida. Very nice. Tosh from yesterday. Oh, these pictures are kind of struggling to get to me. Oh, look at this. We were talking about bulls being in town. Wow, this is a lot more gentler. Look at the little Bambi. Oh, watch out, Bambi. You're going to get hit by a train. Bambi's in town. Look at that beautiful little deer. Quentin is already, I can hear him loading his gun. No, Quentin, it's a computer screen. Don't load your gun. Please, please, please. Careful. This is what's going on in Quentin's mind right now. Gotta get my gun. Gotta get some sausage in that freezer. Get some sausage. Come here, sausage animal. Come here, sausage animal. Come here for a second. Come see your buddy QD. I get something for you. Come here for a second. Oh, yeah. Get in my freezer. Get in my freezer. That's beautiful. Beautiful Bambi. Beautiful Bambi. Trev reminds us that there are pickled eggs at Costco. I think everybody sells pickled eggs, but you can't beat homemade pickled eggs. You just can't. Homemade pickled eggs are the best. And they're great in the summertime. Not sure why. I think, they come out of the refrigerator. They're nice and cold. This is from Jeff. This is not yesterday's good thing, but this past weekend's good thing. He was up at the Dauphin Ukrainian Festival. It's not very often that we get a musical interlude for good thing. Oh, you can tell this is Ukrainian Festival right here. I think this is Jeff playing, actually. Just giving her. Should have had this yesterday, reminiscent of Tracy and I's wedding 30 years ago. Oh, there you go. Start your day with a little bit of some Ukrainian polka action there. Very good. He says that that was at the Ukrainian festival. Next up is the Sandy Lake. Is it swamp skimming? No. Next up is Sandy Lake Western Days. Going to be out there jamming and jiving and having fun at Sandy Lake Western Days. They used to do a thing called swamp skimming. in Sandy Lake. And swamp skimming is back in the days, 70s and 80s, they used to race snow machines across the. There's a pond outside of. Oh yeah. No, this is all redneck swamp skimming. Can I get? Is there anything from Sandy Lake, Manitoba? It was. Oh yeah. This is from 1986. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here's swamp skimming. Sandy Lake, Manitoba, 1986. And so back in those days, I mean, they were terrible snow machines, and they would have a hard time getting across the lake. Some of them would not get across. They wouldn't have enough juice to get all the way across this little pond here. I like this one. I think this one's going to sing. Oh, here comes another one. See if he sings. Now he's going down. And he's going down, and they all have to wear life jackets. And it was fun to see how far they could go. And some of them would make it across, and some of them wouldn't. But then what happened was the technology got better, and everybody made it across. And it's just like, this is boring. And then they had to quit doing it. So Ryan is, he wants more fiddle music. He's broken out the garlic sausage. He is, he wants to polka now. Super Bernice says we should use that fiddle music for the beach break music. Reminds me of home. Maybe we need to have the Jeff Polka segment. It's one of the few things that I can play on the show and not get into any kind of copyright issues. Oh, they're so sticky. It's crazy. Hey, thanks for yesterday's good thing. Good morning to Dog Mama Stephanie Ann and Margaret joining us on TikTok this morning. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, for being sponsors on the show. The best value in breakfast is going to be at Tim Hortons. Have you seen, have you heard the $3 breakfast sandwich? Get a hot or cold coffee in you. Go to Tim Hortons, get a hot or cold coffee, and get a classic breakfast sandwich for just $3 plus tax. Thank you, Tim Hortons. It's affordable. It's delicious. Get sausage, bacon, or egg and cheese breakfast sandwiches. For a limited time at Tim Hortons of Westman, an area with 10 locations to serve you in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And don't forget about the Tim Hortons Infuser Energy Beverages. Now here, a sparkling energy beverage made with natural caffeine and natural flavors in ready-to-drink cans. Available at your local Tim Hortons. Available in 2 refreshing flavors, blackberry yuzu and mango starfruit. You've always got time for Tim's. Skydancer Casino open 7 days a week and 24 hours a day, Thursday through Saturday. Just a 90-minute drive south of Brandon in Belcourt, North Dakota. And we are just days away now from the Nelly concert, which is happening August 17th. We will be streaming on location Saturday the 17th from 3 till 5 from the lobby of the Skydancer Casino as Nelly comes into town. He's coming in on a private jet to fly into Minot on that Saturday morning. And I have it on good authority, he's going to be staying on the property after the party is over on Saturday night. So Nelly in the house at the casino, wandering around probably, or who knows what's going to happen. Because, Belcourt's not a very big place. We're going to have some fun with Nelly on Saturday the 17th. Should be a great show. Still lots of tickets available. It's an outdoor show. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Not just Nelly, but Hunter Hayes is coming in November. We'll be there for that too. They've got the big water park there, so maybe if you're not into the concerts, you can take the kids to the water park on a weekend. Double queen standard room and 4 water park tickets are $159 on weekdays, $179 on weekends. Skydancercasino.com. That's skydancercasino.com. And finally, Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here with your local co-ops, the perfect place for a tank of gas, a propane tank fill. We're halfway through the barbecue season. Make sure you got enough propane. I always like to have a spare propane tank on the full, on the ready, because nothing worse than getting those pork chops down on the grill, and all of a sudden it's like you come back out after grabbing a beer and it's like, where the hell's the heat? Where'd the heat go? Oh, the propane is out. Oh, I shall go and fetch another one. And there's a full one waiting for you. So, Co-ops of Westman, they've got your gas, they've got your diesel, they've got your propane, and of course, they've got the steaks to throw on the grill. The best meats on the planet found at your local co-ops of Westman, from cheese-filled smokies to those beautiful aged steaks that you can get at select co-op locations. So check it out. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here at Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, Neepawa, Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op. And people asking about the Pizza Pops yesterday. The bag is gone. Bag of 8 lasted until we opened the bag at 8 o'clock. It was gone by 2, so 6 hours. So just if you're going to be trying the Pizza Pops, I don't know, there's something with them. They don't last long. They jump out of the air fryer. They jump out of the microwave, and you just stand back like this. Oh, and they go. It's gone. All right, so to the cell phones. This is going to be a big topic of discussion this morning because, man, we had a lot of fallout from it yesterday. So Saskatchewan is not going to have cell phones as the kids go back to school. And there were a lot of people locally saying this is something that we need to do in Manitoba. Should the kids have cell phones in school when they go back?
The only ringing that should be heard in classrooms is the school bell. That's according to the provincial government. As of the start of this upcoming school year, cell phones are officially banned from classrooms.
When our kids are in the classroom in Saskatchewan, we want as much of their time and energy and focus to be on their teachers and to be on learning.
That's the education minister there.
To all grades from kindergarten to grade 12 across the province. However, teachers will be able to seek a cell phone use exemption from administration when needed for a specific purpose.
Okay, kindergarten? Seriously? Okay, like I'm thinking, when I first read this, I thought, okay, that's just good to get the high school kids to kind of concentrate on what's going on. Kindergarten? Do we need to say that? Who is taking a cell phone to kindergarten? What is going on? What is going on?
This is really about the feedback that we've received from parents and teachers that cell phones do cause distraction in the classroom. And
Cockrell says the Education Ministry consulted with school divisions through the Saskatchewan School Board Association. The Regina Public and Catholic school divisions say they both submitted recommendations to the ministry, but neither school division wanted to elaborate on what those recommendations were.
So we have not had time to consult with our boards, and we have no official position right now.
We have no idea what it entirely entails. We do have administrative application in place already within our division, and so do many of the other divisions. So how closely it aligns to what's already in place will be interesting to see.
Ready? Swing, swing, swing. Hands over. That's it.
Many parents, on the other hand, had a lot to say.
The kids need to disengage from electronics more and more these days and actually learn how to do schoolwork on a paper.
What? What? Teachers are going, we don't know what to do. Oh my God, oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my God. Parents are like, yeah, they're there to learn, aren't they? Or maybe that's changed. I don't know.
I don't understand why kids need cell phones.
Do you think it'll help them stay focused more in classrooms?
Yes, less distractions for sure.
Saskatchewan is the 9th province to implement a cell phone ban. Cockrell says the Education Ministry will monitor the initiative closely to establish whether or not the ban is effective.
And we'll see if Manitoba's going to get one. Because, again, the reaction was pretty intense yesterday, and we'll get to some of your comments coming up in just a second. First, we're going to take a beach break, and we're going to get going off to Mexico, Tulum. Ooh, Tulum, Mexico for our first beach break of the morning, and we will be back in less than 2 minutes with more food, fun places, and mayhem. Don't go anywhere. Oh, my gosh.
Shining bright, dancing on the sand tonight. Waves are crashing, feel the beat. Sunset glow, we can't be beat. Beach party under stars, moonlit nights and old guitars. Bonfire burning, lights our way. To this perfect day. Feel the rhythm, feel the heat. Move your body to the beat. Sun seekers on the rise, watching the sunrise in our eyes. Tropical drinks in our hands, living life and making beach party under stars. Moonlit nights and old guitars. Bonfire burning lights our way. No end to this perfect day. Feel the rhythm, feel the heat. Move your body to the beat. Sun seekers on the rise. Watching the sunrise in our eyes. Tropical drinks in our hands. Living life and making plans.
Living life and making plans. Oh, the Mexico. Look at that. That is a beautiful live shot of Mexico. And we come over to southern Manitoba, and we've also got a live shot of how things are shaping up for us today. Actually, nice start to the day. Apologize for the Grand Valley camera that's out at number 1. That is at Source at the Department of Highways. Hopefully get that fixed for back to school. But things are good. We're at 14 degrees, in for a really nice day today. Should see temperatures in the low 20s. This forecast says 19. The real shocker will be tomorrow. We will struggle to get to 17 degrees, and it's going to be rainy. So expect like fall type weather tomorrow with rain showers, cooler temperatures, but a recovery for the weekend. The weekend recovery will begin on Friday with sunshine at 21 and then sunshine at 25 by the time Sunday rolls around. The irony is Zumba Bernice is in Florida. She has got temperatures up around 35 today, 45 with the humidity. She's got 90% humidity down there, and then rain coming in on the weekend, and it's going to cool down a little bit, but it'll be some welcome relief for her because that humidity in Florida is a killer. And if you're Zumbaing, make sure you have got extra fluids if you're Zumbaing. Zumbawa. Because, you want to be safe. And let's get back into the beach bunker and talk about the school phone ban in Saskatchewan. Now, I guess a phone ban is strong language because it's not a ban entirely. They're going to restrict cell phone use. A ban would mean that you'll never see cell phones in the school, and that's not true. They will be limited. Grades 9 to 12, teachers could ask for an exemption from school administrators if needed for a specific instructional purpose or a medical exemption. And as soon as I saw the headline to that story, I thought to myself, there'll be some parents who immediately say, you know what, my kid's got a medical condition. I need to be in touch with them at all times. And that could be the case. And so there will be some exemptions to this. So what say you? Let's start in chat. Cindy says, what we're going to ask. So Saskatchewan kids all want to be homeschooled now? Well, for what it's worth, homeschooling in 2024 has never been more popular. It is a huge growing industry. If you even look locally, there are more and more groups starting up to homeschool kids across this province. Now, there is no talk of a ban provincially in this province, but there are some school divisions that have instituted their own restrictions, apparently. Hey, Sherry Lamont, good morning. Sherry Lamont Lund is here on Facebook. It's good to see you. Welcome. Ryan says, I can see elementary, no phone policy for K to 6. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why. Okay, forgive me, I'm old, but why are K to 6 kids taking phones to school? When did we allow that to happen? Remember when if you got caught passing notes? So back when I was in school, back when we were learning about Flintstones cars and there were dinosaurs that would greet you when you got home from work, Fred. We would communicate by passing notes back and forth. If we got caught passing notes at school, holy cow, God, I would be in so much trouble. It'd be insane. Sam Wilson says they should not only restrict phones, but they should teach cursive writing also. I'm not sure what that is. So does that mean that they should cursive? I can't remember what cursive writing is. Karen says, I was an EA for 9 years. K to 6 definitely has no need for cell phones in the classroom. They can be used as a dictionary thesaurus. See? I needed more cell phones in school. A thesaurus, a calculator, and teachers can collect them when they don't want to have access at all. Hey, Derek, good morning and welcome. The government doesn't need to intervene. School divisions and teachers can handle it, though. Well, I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'm exactly a believer of that or not. I think that keeping control of the classroom has never been more challenging. I'm sure a teacher would love to prove me wrong, that kids are well behaved and listen to everything they say and listen to instructions with complete compliance in 2024. Ryan says they should be able to handle it. They get a good enough salary. Well, although it is easier to implement rules when it's across the board, whether, there not be restrictions or there is restrictions, let's be honest, kids are like, well, my cousin doesn't have to do it in this place and my brother doesn't have to do it at another school. Hey, F&E. Good to see you this morning on TikTok, big wave. Wave, wave, wave. Neil is here too. Quentin says, what the hell does a kid need a cell phone for? Are they on call for their jobs? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Yeah. No, we got some Fortnite construction that needs to be completed. Is that, did that plumber show up to put the PVC piping in our Fortnite fort? Oh. Never mind, says Quinn. Kids don't work till they're 25 now anyway. Kids had medical conditions when we were in school. We survived with the office phone. Oh, no! But the office phone has a cord attached. It doesn't work the same. Seconds make the difference. Karen says to Ryan, trust me when I say teachers don't get paid nearly enough. Oh, yo. Molly says, just saying, I don't know how anyone feels here with kids, but I don't want my kid to have a phone only for emergencies, or I do want my kid to have phone for emergencies. But let's say someone comes in the school and does whatever, or medical stuff, Mm-hmm. Cindy says, I bet no kids write lines anymore. I will not talk in class. I will know, like The Simpsons. Effie on TikTok says, cell phones are a huge distraction for kids in a class and slows their development. Now, I do understand, though, the use of phones as a tool. And I was thinking about this yesterday because some of the comments that I was reading said, well, what if there's things that they have to do in school that require a cell phone? Well, I needed a Bunsen burner too, but I didn't bring a flamethrower to school and say, let's do some experiments. Mr. Beatty, I brought my own Bunsen burner. Tyler, put your damn flamethrower away. No, every kid deserves a flamethrower at school because it's science. Tyler, sit down. The school has Bunsen burners. We have Bunsen burners for the scientific experiments. Okay, all right. So, maybe I can use my flamethrower later. Can you bring your flamethrower to the front of the class? All right, we'll put it away until it's scientific experiment time, and then I get to play with it. The schools have stuff. Schools have iPads. Schools have computers. And like was said at the top, teachers can ask for exemptions for instruction and medical exemption. So there's the loophole there. So we're going to see all kinds of kids come to school with, I have high anxiety. Well, you didn't yesterday. Well, I do today. I need my phone. The problem is this. This is the problem that no one wants to talk about. We have a serious addiction issue to our phones. All of us, you, me, everybody. We're all addicted. If you pull up a video from the 1970s from people getting on airplanes to TV commercials or newscasts, the newscaster, the guy would be reading the news. Today in the news, taxes went up by 50%. Hang on. Anyway, we talked to the mayor, and the mayor had this to say. And he's smoking while he's reading the news. On the screen, I'm just like, holy shit, he's smoking a cigarette. That's us. That's us today. Kids in 50 years, and this will be completely archived forever, so my great-grandchildren will be able to watch this. You're going to look back at us and how stupid we were being addicted to these things. That's what I predict. This is going to be, what was wrong with them? What was wrong with them? I don't know. We love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So it's time to kind of give ourselves a break. Maybe put them away. Quinton says, when we had a pack of smokes in grade 7, not a cell phone in sight. It was the good old days. See, there we go. Mama J says, good morning. Jumping in. Oh, off for some dental surgery this morning. Good luck with that. Oh, you'll have an amazing GT tomorrow. Yes, fingers crossed. Good luck sending good vibes. Here we go. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes through the screen. Good luck with the surgery. Good vibes, good vibes. Molly says, just saying I'd want to hear from my kids one last time. Well, and there are instances, especially in the U.S. schools, where you've got things like shootings and stuff like that, and that creates its own set of anxiety. I certainly understand that. Ryan says pagers. Remember pagers? Excuse me for a second. 204-680. Someone just called me. Hang on a second. Do you got a phone handy? It's funny watching movies where someone gets paged. Ebony says, are you also on the radio? No, I am not. This is it. This is all I have. This is it. This is it. This is it. Cell phones are a huge distraction. Wheelheart is here. Good morning, Wheelheart. Let's also say that kids can't remember lectures and writing notes at the same time. Just record the lectures then. Well, and that is not just available on phones. Digital recorders will do that. There's multiple devices you can use to do that. Colleen has a comment that says, wondering if teachers will put their phones away also. I do not know. I do not ask. I do not know. I don't know anything. See no evil, hear no evil. Alicia says, this needs to happen in Manitoba. Sean chimes in and says, sure, ban the use and restrict the teaching of the most used tool in the world that they will need virtually. Any job after graduation. Good logic, guys. Good logic. Have we learned nothing? Banning something is the worst thing you could possibly do. It doesn't work, and it stops people from learning how to use phones properly. Because if we have a problem in our society, it's how to teach kids to use a phone. That is... Hello? Molly says, I flunked a bunch of tests because I couldn't record. Well, recording is a real good way to catch all the notes. There's no two ways about it. Blessed Mama's in the house. Good morning, Blessed Mama. Pop-Tart's also in the house, along with Gino and Tyson. And Balding Bunny. I got to say a quick hello. Hello, hello, hello. We're talking about the Saskatchewan cell phone restrictions that'll be coming in for this fall. Good idea, bad idea. Sean says it's a bad idea. Restrictions are a dead end. Bev responds to Sean by saying, as a retired supervisor, one thing that pissed me off the most was having to tell employees to put their phones down and do the work. And this is in road construction. Guys running equipment, guys patching roads. Virtually every job after they graduate does, period, not, period, require, period, a cell phone. But I defer back to my earlier comment of, we're all addicted. We're all addicted. It's good to give them a little bit of a break and let them see what they can learn. Blessed Mama says, no phones in the classroom is a good thing. They are too much of a distraction. Anita says, it's about time that someone did this. Manitoba needs to follow suit. In that report, I guess this is the 9th province. Manitoba is one of the outliers, and you can bet that phones are ringing after Saskatchewan did it yesterday. Phones in Manitoba are ringing. If you are a a fan of cell phones in the classroom. If you have anxiety about the thought of not having your kids around a cell phone, it may be something that we see come to our neck of the woods. Linda has a point. She says, my son's classes require the students to use their phones for scanning codes, using Google Classroom, texting with the teacher to communicate when out of the classroom. It is literally essential. And Linda is awesome. I love Linda. Linda is a dear friend, and I can appreciate that. He goes to an arts and technology school. But allow me to play devil's advocate. If his learning requires him most of the time being on a phone to scan codes, use Google Classroom, and text with a teacher who's not there, what do we need teachers for? And I say that lovingly. I've got teachers in my family, teachers who are friends. But then if the phone is going to teach, then could we be banning the wrong thing? Maybe we just need to move to homeschooling. Maybe all schooling should just be done on the phone at home. I'm just saying that because for some comments, it appears that the phone is life and death. It's a key part of learning. It is instrumental in learning. Then maybe we're doing this wrong. Maybe we just need to shift everything to the phone. Shift it all to the phone. And maybe let's send the kids home. Blessed mama thinks I'm drinking. I'm just being a shit disturber. Kim, good morning. Rachel, hi. Disco Club. Disco Club. Cheryl says, why isn't Manitoba doing this? This is a great idea, Saskatchewan. Darlene says it's about freaking time. Jocelyn says, this is all well and good as long as I can keep mine. Isn't that the key, hey? This is a great idea. You have to give up yours, too. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Hang on. I use my cell phone all day to contact my coworkers via Teams. We send important and time-sensitive information so that we can support our students better. Then we got Roger saying, great, they can actually learn to add and subtract now. Hope this happens in Manitoba, says Anita. Quentin says, you know what else works? Textbooks. What? I don't know. Having a hard time figuring out how to swipe a textbook. I saw this with my own eyes. True story. I have seen with my own eyes an infant. This is a non-communicating little person sitting on a couch or waiting in a doctor's office, so it'd be a chair, was able to sit by herself as a little girl, just sitting there. Mom plopped her down and handed her a book in the doctor's office. I saw this with my own eyes. She gets the book like this, and I'm like, oh, she's so cute. She's adorable. I can still see her. Big blue eyes. She's sitting there in the chair, and she takes the book and does this. And I nudged my wife, Tracy, and I said, Trace, watch this. She's swiping, and the mom reaches over and goes, and turns the page for her. Scout's honor. I saw that with my own. Never forget it, because that's the moment in time I knew, oh, Wee's in some deep trouble. Wee's is in some deep trouble, kids. Wee's is in some deep trouble. When a non-communicating infant is swiping a book like it's an iPad. Wendy says this is not a bad thing. Carla has some concerns. She says, are we supposed to make sure that we can buy a tablet or Chromebook for all of our children? For all of our children also to do all the work that they need to do on their devices? Tara responds, hey, it keeps them from texting, Snapchat, and the list goes on. Children do need interaction, but it should be on the playground. Imaginations instead of a bent neck looking down at their phones. Could this be the start of the turnaround for. And listen, I mean, you're probably watching this show on a device. People are listening to the show on a device. I'm certainly not anti-device, but I also smoked cigarettes for a long time, half a pack. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. I was half a pack for a better part of 10 years. And I wouldn't tell anybody they should never, ever smoke cigarettes. You're an adult. It is a legal product. I think it's an unhealthy thing. And understand if you try to quit. But again, my North Star is freedom, right? You're free to make your mistakes as an adult, and you want to smoke cigarettes, you're over 18, you can go and buy them. But they're awful for you. They're terrible for you. And the internet, again, is kind of like fire. It can cook your food and it can burn your house down if you're not careful. And this may be a step in the right direction. I guess time will tell. Jackie says we got a letter from our school in June about cell phones being restricted in Park West schools. This is in Manitoba. In September, lots of schools are doing this. That, I think, is the first. Now, that's not official. That's from Jackie, so I can't confirm that. But that is first school division I've heard of unofficially that might be following suit. BM2 says, my kids don't even know how to write properly. They don't teach them cursive, so we practice at home. Oh, that's a good idea. And try being the teacher and having a classroom full of kids that are on their phones, not listening or paying attention. I didn't have a phone and I was bad for not paying attention and causing a disturbance and being the class clown and not shutting up. And God, I was awful. I think about it all the time. My teachers deserve a gold medal for putting up with me. Because I spent the rest of my years behind a microphone. What is this? 91 and 20, 33 years behind a microphone talking like this. He just won't shut up. This kid, he just won't shut up. I hope he makes a living talking because he just won't shut his cake hole. Molly says, I'm just going to say that if we want to ban phones in school, then we should be banning phones and screens at home so that the parents can communicate with their children and not just ignore them because mommy had a long day. Ooh, mic drop, Molly. Oh. And I think that that's an excellent point. And, just kind of backs up my accusation that we are addicted. And I think it's a challenge for all of us. Except please don't put your device down between 7 and 9 Central. Save your device for the special 2 hours of magic that you get in the morning, right? Come on, right? The 2 hours of magic on the Tyler Glen Show. Sunrise Credit Union with 19 locations to serve you across southern Manitoba. As the kids head back to school, make sure that all your finances are in order with our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. They would love to see you. If you're in need of some financial assistance, maybe for a post-secondary education plan, maybe you'd like to start an RESP because you're thinking to yourself, you know what? Our kids are going to go to post-secondary school someday, and maybe it's time to start saving for that. Or maybe you're planning to save for retirement. See our friends at Sunrise Credit Union for any and all financial services and financial advice. They would love to see you with 19 locations across southwestern Manitoba with the great gas and grocery giveaway. Thank you to all those who entered to win. We will be announcing a winner shortly where we've got 3 winners of $1,000 in gas and groceries from our friends at Sunrise Credit Union. For everything financial, please visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. The Don't Pay Us Ant event continues. Your chance to save some big cash until the end of the day today. You walk into the store, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, and I want that, and I don't want to pay anything. That's why they call it the Don't Pay Us Ant event. Not even the taxes or fees until 2026. OAC on your FlexiCard. Minimum purchase $250 excluding taxes. Visit leons.ca for details. And as we'd mentioned earlier this week, they've got a back to campus sale happening, which means that if you've got a young person that's moving out, moving into a college dorm, moving into an apartment, they will drop ship the furniture, appliances, electronics, whatever it is that they need for the dorm, for the apartment. You go to Leon's, pick it out. They will have it delivered right to the campus for you. It's called Back to Campus. Go to leons.ca and they will take care of you. Or again, visit them at 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. And our friends at Epp Law Office. If buying or selling a home, you'll need some legal assistance, and please see our friends at Epp Law Office. Maybe you're looking at forming a corporation with your little business. They can take care of all the paperwork for you. They'll take care of the paperwork if you're buying or selling a home. And if you're looking at making a will, maybe redoing your will, changing your will, or you've just got some legal questions, visit our friends at Epp Law Office. Again, you'll find them at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street, epplawoffice.ca, and you'll find some lovely pictures there and all the details on everything they can do for you to help with your legal needs. Still to come on the show this morning, in hour 2, exclusively for those on Twitch, the best cheese in all of North America may come from Manitoba. And why is there a beer that burns your tongue? Are they allowed to sell this? Okay, wait a second. Change that. It doesn't burn your tongue. It makes your tongue go numb. Like you need that when you've had a strong beer. Like you're going to be talking worse than that? Also, the new Kraft Mac and Cheese, 2 new exciting flavors, and TikTok's top 4 viral recipes put to the test to see if the viral recipes of summer are actually worth it. But we have to say farewell because we're moving the party over to Twitch exclusively. Free to join. You can watch through TylerGlenShow.com, but we'd like to have you comment. It's important we want to hear from you. Want you to keep commenting and give us your thoughts on all the stuff we talk about. And to do that, you have to be signed up with Twitch. It's free. It's easy to do. If you've got a Facebook account, for heaven's sake, get a Twitch account. Hit follow, and you'll get the alerts when we start streaming each and every morning at 7 o'clock Central. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. We're moving the party over to Twitch. We have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok. Manuel, Stephen, Claude, Mark, Amanda, Noreen, James. Who else do we got? Jordan is here. Thank you so much for stopping by to catch a bit of the show. Again, podcast gets uploaded at noon. Thanks, guys. We're moving the party over to Twitch. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Okay, and we shall say farewell to our friends on the Facebook pages and X and YouTube because we're moving the party over to Twitch for more fun and conversation. Thank you, YouTube. Catch you later.